Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for continuing to subscribe, to share and to comment. Today I'm in a facility where I'm going to show you. Last week I was talking about HIV prevention and we did part 1, so this is part 2 of it, where I'm going to be showing you some really interesting things just to show you on how to correctly and consistently use condoms, both the female and the male condom. And I am also going to demonstrate the treatment as prophylaxis method. However, I was not able to get the prep and the pep, so that one you can always do next time. But for today, let's just enjoy this small presentation. And I am here. I'm at the AHF clinic. It's the AIDS Healthcare Foundation clinic in Parklands. If you want to get tested, if you want to start on your ARVs, if you want to just get condoms, please, this is the place to be. It's basically a 5-star type of facility. I wish I could give you a tour, but unfortunately rules apply, terms and conditions. So yeah, they agreed to give me this space to record about correct and consistent condom use, and that is what I am going to do. So we are going to start with the female condom. This is the female condom I'm going to open, and I have plenty of them here. I know a lot of people don't really know how female condoms look like, so this is how they look like. I will open them up later. We also have the male condoms. These ones are more common, and they're used more with people out there. So these ones, we have this one called love, like protect your love, you know what I mean. And then there's this one that's called icon. This one's actually loved. I have found a lot of people who like these ones a lot. And then there is sure, that a lot of you keep telling me they were recalled. Yes, there was a batch that was recalled, but not all of them. So basically all these condoms are offered for free by the government. So in case you cannot afford the condom, just stay protected. Doesn't mean that you can not get condoms for free. So let's start with the male condom. So this is the this is the mule. Okay, sorry for saying that, but this is the male organ, or they call it the penile. And with the penile, I'm going to use one of the male condoms. I choose icon. I love icon. Yeah. So with the male condom, you start by looking at the date of expiry date. I know a lot of people actually tend to overlook that, but for this one, the expiry date is April 2023. I don't know, I think the writing is so small you can't see it, but I can see it. It's nice. Okay, so anyway, after you have identified the date of expiry date, then you open it up. You basically, I am trying to find the right angle to do this. You basically like squeeze it to the edge, so that you can find a place where you can tear it and not tear it and not end up tearing the condom, because a lot of people complain about condoms tearing up, and basically it's because they don't use condoms correctly. And don't bite. You'll end up biting the condom itself. Let me use the love condom. The love condom, protect your love. Okay, so yeah, a lot of people have stigma about condoms in general, and I understand, because especially young people tend to say that condoms do not what it's called, that when you have protected sex, rather it's not sweet. People tend to say that. And by the way, here it's written, sorry, before I open this one, here it's written it's a latex condom. So for people who have allergies to latex, you might consider using different non-latex condoms. Okay, why is this thing not opening up? And please don't cut it using a scissors. It's wrong, because when you cut it using a scissors, it might yeah, it opened. It might end up tearing up the condom. So this is the male condom. This is how it looks like. So we are going to place it on my penile. So you have to let the space, there has to be a space up there, and then you roll it down. Okay, so this is me and my bae, and we are rolling it down. I just want you to see how I have used it. You see, the condom comes with its own lubricant. So basically, those people of yeah, doing that thing of lubricating using their own, what is it called? Saliva. That is what I wanted to say. Saliva. It's wrong. So the condom, most of the condoms are lubricated. So you can see my own. Okay. Yes. Let me stop being stupid. Yeah, so basically this is how it has to remain. Okay, my space is a little bit bigger, so it's supposed to be like that. Yeah, like this. So that when your man arrives on arrival, or rather when he ejaculates, the space is left out. And once you have placed the condom nicely, this means a condom, they say, is a triple form of protection. So it protects you from HIV and AIDS, other STIs, and unplanned for pregnancies. And most of them are thin, so which means even if when you're enjoying the forbidden fruit, you can always get to just feel your partner. Okay, so after it is done, after you are done with reading Constitution, you don't tear it out. You basically just roll it out nicely. Why is mine coming out to be buyer? Yeah, you roll it out nicely. That is for the man. In fact, they always say it's good for a female to put the condom on his man. And also, sorry, there I did something wrong. You're not supposed to push it like that, because it might end up being what is it called, tearing up, and then both of you end up having a HIV scare. So after it's done, you remove it like that. You conjure it nicely, you tie it nicely, and after you tie it like that, I actually do not have, I don't know whether I will reach this thing is, you tie it with okay, I can't, I wanted to tie it with a tissue. You're supposed to tie it with a tissue and then dispose it in a dustbin. Dustbin, people, don't dispose it in the toilets. It's going to block the toilets. Don't throw it away. You're going to get kids making it into a balloon. So do not. Okay, just know one thing for sure, that the usage of condoms is good. They say it's better when it's protected and not when it's raw, especially if you do not know your the HIV status of your partner. Condomize. Okay, condomize. Good. So we're done with the male condom, and I really hope that you are learning something. I hope that you're getting encouraged and inspired, and you are learning. Okay, condoms come with their own fair share of stigma, so this is a very bold step. So for the female condom, it's not really famous, and because it is expensive and very hectic. For the female condom, you have to put it in for 6 hours before you have sex, so it is a lot of work and it is loud. So but then the thing about the difference between the male condom and the female condom is the female condom is just used once and then you can dispose it off, but for the female condom it is reusable. So that is its advantage over the male condom. So for the female condom, here in fact it's actually written, I don't know if you can see, but it has some images there that are directing you how you can use the female condom. So you have how you can open it, how you're going to place it in, and even how you're going to dispose it of. So it's the same thing. Please push it to the right? This one actually has a place here where they say, where they indicate on the where you can tear it up. So you see, this one is easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yeah, and then you remove it. This is how it looks like. It has 2 rings and it's lubricated, but all condoms are lubricated. If it's not lubricated, don't use your mouth, okay, your saliva. So this is ring 1, which is supposed to go into the vagina, and this is ring 2, okay, it's supposed to stay out. So this is my my guy, okay. I can't say that name, okay. And then you're supposed to make it to become figure 8 like this, okay. No, I have said no, I am right. You're supposed to make it to be figure 8 like this. You see, it has to draw a number 8. My number 8 is not becoming stable. I do not know why. So it has to be number 8 like this. And then after it is number 8, you bring your nunu and then you put it in. Okay, am I doing the right thing? Yes, you put it in. So the number 8 is basically meant to ease the getting in of the condom, of the female condom. So when it comes out, it's supposed to be like that. Okay, something is wrong. Ha! It's supposed to be like this. See? Wait, my 8 decided that it was not going to cooperate. Yeah, so it's supposed to be like this. This is, come on. So this is how it's supposed to come out. Wait a minute, I am figuring it out. Yeah, like this. So this is where the number 8 goes. Like this is like inside the no, and now this is the outside. Okay, now this is how it's supposed to remain on the outside. But now for this one, you use it 8 hours after exposure, and sorry, after exposure. Oh my God, I'm talking about this one. You use it 6 hours before you go to have sex. So basically, it's not a very famous. Yeah, it's not very famous, it's not very common, and it's not very known. Oh, I have started removing it without any. So when you, after you are done, you've already gotten down with the man, you can always remove it. So you tie it nicely here at the front, and you bring it out. Wait a minute, mine is acting up a little bit. There we go. And then you tie it like we did the first one. Mine is not tieable. It is tieable. Yeah, you tie it up, and then please always remember, dispose of condoms in a nice way. Also, one thing that causes condom bursts basically is because these condoms are not they are not stored well, they're not worn well, they're not used correctly. So this whole video is about correct and consistent use of condoms. So it's all about how are you, do you like it when it is raw? And if it is raw, remember it has to be with a partner whose status you know, who you trust, and you must have just one sexual partner. But if you don't know the status of your partner, and you don't know and you have more than one sexual partner, then it is easier if you condomize. Okay, condomize. I know the primary message is supposed to be abstain, be faithful, use a condom, but we are living in a world where people want to have sex and get away with the consequences. So just condomize, and remember, safer is sweeter. Thank you so much. Continue subscribing, share, leave a thumbs up, and please interact with me, my people. Leave a nice comment at the bottom, and I hope that you learned. Thank you so much.